Right, we're on. Oh, what's going on? Oh, it was messing up a second. Right, here we go. So I need to sort something out real quick. So I was just gonna say about, is God actually Satan? That might be like, whoa, what are you saying? That, like, because yeah, that could be kind of, yeah, should be able to see it now. So, but oh, whoa, what's going on? Like, why are you saying that sort of thing? So probably not going to be on too much longer, but might send to about 5 p.m. something like that. If you'll be like, oh, what's going on? Why are you saying is that about God is God devil or something like because that's I'm kind of questioning things like with religion. I'm thinking like why would God do what he does, and could it well be that God is actually Satan? I'm not saying that he is, but I just thought it'd be a good like topic, I guess. I don't know. Just start a poll, and I'll put are. Hang on a second. Are you subbed? I'll put yes or no. I'm in New York, so like obviously you're not gonna say that the um that basically that God is Satan. You're not going to say that God is Satan, are you? I mean, that would be seen as like crazy, because how dare you say that the God of the Bible is Satan? But sometimes I would think about these things and be like, why does all these things happen? Why does God allow all these horrible things to happen? Because if he allows horrible things to happen, then therefore, and if he isn't stopping people from doing bad, doesn't that make him bad himself then? Hello, Emily. But then I would say that, oh, hello, Jade, how you doing? If Satan, if he's allowing Satan to do bad, then therefore it's like, oh, well, we need people to do bad. Therefore, he shouldn't be punishing people to hell for doing bad then if he's allowing it, I would have thought. And that's just my thoughts on it. So it's all just really confusing to me and like, hello, Liza, how you doing? What's that? What do you mean, Tiger? I don't watch football. I'm just, what, do you say you're a Christian or what? I'm kind of just trying to, you know, figure things out, and I'm like, say, questioning that maybe the God of the Bible is actually Satan or something. There's no hate speech. What are you on about? Anyway, so like, yeah, that's miles from me. I'm over in St. Albans. Oh yeah, that's down south, isn't it? Yeah, yeah, St. Albans. I don't watch UFC now. Lutheran, what's that? Hello, Craig. How you doing? Hope you're well. How you doing, Emily? So yeah, sometimes I'm thinking like the God of the Bible at times sounds like the devil. It sounds like quite narcissistic, actually. Like the way that God constantly needs praise and how, you have to like, sort of constantly praise him and, sort of like thank the Lord for everything. And I just find it's all, a bit massive red flag and kind of like, why, if you're an all loving God and all that kind of thing, then why do you need to do all that? He has very human needs to say he's a God. Yeah, pretty much. There's no way that's the true religion. Well, so what would you say then? Like, do you actually believe in a different form of it or something? I don't know. At least that's what I interpret from it. Hello, hidden edits. Hello, Jay. It's not praise, it's an admission of faith. Oh, really? Hello, Orion Unfiltered. Hello, Gu Sheen. What a zesty tone. All right. My sister-in-law used to live in Harrogate in Yorkshire. Oh, yeah, that's not far from me. I used to live in Blackburn, so that would explain the accent, really. So, what do you believe in, Jade? Emily says I don't believe any of it, just a way to control people. That's what it seems like to me. And if you question it, then you're like, hello, Vika, you're like a sort of, what do you call it, like a heretic or something. That's what, like a lot of religion does to try and, um, what's this? Religion is a coping mechanism, a means to control and manipulate. I guess some people like the idea of religion as a way to sort of, have people just kind of feel comfortable that there's an afterlife or something. Hello, Candy. Thank you for following Mom, Meg. Because without religion, then it's like, well, what happens after you die? There's no certainty to that, is there? Hello, Ked Hot Kerry. How you doing? I live in Blackburn. Oh, really? Oh, wow. That's mad, that. Are you for real? Oh, yeah, Blackburn's a shithole, isn't it? Yeah, but there is bits of it I kind of miss. Like, I don't know, thinking back to some of the walks and stuff I used to do and stuff. Hello, Heather. What's up, buddy? Can you please keep me in your prayers? My grandma Linda is going through chemotherapy. Can you please do that for me, buddy? Oh yeah. Yeah, good luck to her. Sending healing vibes. Yeah. I think humans are just too self-obsessed. We aren't entitled to know all the answers. Yeah, I suppose. I think there's that's what I've kind of come to realize that there's certain things that we don't know, and I think religion's kind of like what they call God of the gaps. If we don't fully understand something, we just throw God in there. Basically, it's like, oh, how did this happen? How did the universe start? Oh, it must be God or something. It's like, well, some things are just beyond our comprehension because we as humans can only have limited understanding. So we can come up with all different theories, but it's like we don't even understand what they call the hard problem of consciousness. So I think that's why a lot of people then go to religion because we don't fully understand why is it that why is it that material becomes conscious or something. So literally God is just a plaster, a place saver until science catches up. Yeah. The science hasn't figured out the consciousness problem. So then people will assume God or something. Oh yes, that's crazy. I live near the Rovers. Oh really? Ewood Park. Yeah. Oh really? Maybe we can talk, because I might be going back over there because my mum lives in Darwin. So I don't know. Let me know. Consciousness can be explained by neuroscience. Not fully. I don't think it can explain how we become conscious and how does something have subjective experience. Thank you for the follow, Nermodian. Like in terms of understanding what it is that makes something self-aware I'm talking about. So, hello, Lamphy, how you doing? World is suffering from God problem. What do you mean? In short, electricity. But we still don't know like what does electricity. How does electricity then still cause that? It's just we can come up with certain theories. But it goes back to the whole thing. Certain things we're maybe not supposed to know. So, hello, Maisie. How you doing? Hope you well. Welcome in here, everybody. But there's a lot of scientists that would still call it the hard problem of consciousness. They still haven't, if they're being honest, they don't know. And it's like a TV, the mechanism at first glance just looks like random parts. When added together, it creates a picture on a screen. But it's like that still doesn't really explain the subjective experience that somebody has. The idea of self. Why me? Why am I here in all of this chaos? Like, oh, thank you for subbing, Maisie. Oh, Mackle, how you doing, everybody? I'm not fair. Yeah. So you don't believe in like a spirit or a soul or anything? I mean, I'm not saying that there is one, but like maybe there's like a kind of the purpose. I don't know. I'm talking like in terms of the how the basically the how the consciousness just manifests itself into um, a really good for you. But I don't think you really do, because if you did, then I don't think you would be coming here and trying to just, do that, would you? Einstein's law of relativity, energy can only be displayed, not destroyed. All right. So if they could do brain transplants, would you take the person's consciousness? Well, it's like when they say that we can, send a person's consciousness through the internet or some bullshit. I mean, I don't know. It just sounds a bit kind of ridiculous to me, really. Hello, Caitlin. How are you doing? We have a soul or energy. What's this? I don't believe in God or Satan. I think religion is all brainwashing. I agree. Hello, Kitty. Hello, Lamphy. Hello, Dugam. How are you doing, everybody? Hello, Sot Iris. You look very pathetic tonight. Oh, really? Ked says, so do you preach about God? I don't know. What I'm saying is I'm asking people, do they think that the God that, the God of the Bible at least, could that actually be Satan? I'm just kind of, I don't know. Hello, sub to Chief and just Vant, because I know that this could cause quite a debate. So I thought it'd be a good topic to put in my title. Hello, Daffod. How you doing? Bro looks straight out of 2005. Oh, really? I mean, the YouTube getting pretty busy. Yeah. Are you going over there? Oh, really? I didn't know you watched me over there, but it has been getting more busy lately. So, yeah. Shining Gecko says, you like, you've had a long night of drinking last night. Oh, really? Yeah, I do drink water. Yeah. Hello, Hacker Gaming. Hello, Kitty says, bro, looking like he could be in Ukraine's front lines. What is it with everyone saying I look like I'm from Ukraine or Russia or something? I don't. Maybe I look a bit Slavic or something. But hello, or Origin. What a chill guy. Oh, thank you, Miss Medusa. Hello, it's me, but over here. Oh, really? Over where? What is going on? They're getting a lot of trolls, guys. It's a bit. Yeah, is that you, Jade, over there? It's getting messy, this live chat. I'm doing fine, thank you. What is going on, guys? It is absolutely, yeah. I don't even know what to say, guys. I mean, it's, yeah. Hello, Minza. What do you think? I'm from Russia. I'm So you changed your name to, yeah. I mean, as in you don't use your name on there. Zelensky-esque top. Oh, really? I guess it's the green color. I kind of look a bit. Maybe that's why they think I'm military. It's like a green military kind of color, isn't it? I suppose it's not the best looking camera on here, is it? But um, um, okay. This is a bit, yeah. You will simply attack widows by going on about the Bible devil. If you come from Blackburn, you must have banter in your pocket. Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know what you're saying, but yeah. Hi, Shining Gecko. Hello, Soulfisk28. Um, hang on. I'm sorry, guys. getting a bit sort of distracted. How you doing, Emily? You okay? You still there? What is going on? Sorry, guys, if you're watching, but what's that? It's green. Yeah, it's a greenish color. I think it's just like a kind of. It's just the lighting. It's kind of. It's a little bit greeny. I guess it's greeny gray. I don't know, but hello, Welsh Dragoness. Why are people being mean? He's just here giving his time and you wasted it. Give it a break. I know, just some people just want to mess around, but they are giving me watch time though. So thank you for that, I suppose, you know. Thank you for giving me watch time, Nathan Dowling. How you doing? If life itself was a canvas, then you, my friend, are a work of art. Now go forth and inspire. Oh, thank you very much. Min says Russian men were handsome. There's not many left now. Oh, really? Why is that? Because they're all dying in war or something. Caitlin says your accent is great. Oh, thank you. Where are you from, by the way? Anyway, Caitlin. Hello, Shan. What's the theme of your channel? I mean, I just like to just have conversations and talk about things, but I do a lot of talks on health and fitness and stuff like that. Those are some of my interests, you could say. If you look at the description, I'd like to talk a lot about that stuff. There's no scientific evidence to prove that any God exists. I agree. There are certain things that, I mean, when it comes to like the spirit and stuff like that, I can sort of, get on board with possibly that, like I said, that, consciousness and does consciousness go to like, does consciousness continue after death? So you're talking about, what was it called? Multiverse theory. You're talking about the many worlds interpretation of quantum physics, because some say that in terms of like how we can, that might be a bit different to that you're talking about, but there was this theory, right, that your consciousness is kind of like has a certain code to it, and therefore that when you die, that energy goes into the universe. But the theory is that eventually that energy will be restored in the same way that makes you in maybe some other part of the universe or something. So the question is, what is it that makes the consciousness? Is because some might say that, because how there's this, they say that every cell in the body is replaced every 7 years, but it's not quite true. There's some neurons in the brain that stay. So you could say that's where the consciousness is or something, and therefore, if we lost all that, then that consciousness dies. So then, is it possible that consciousness is like a sort of something that can manifest elsewhere if we have the exact same set of like neurons or whatever? Because if you think about multiverse and infinite universes, then even from like a scientific kind of perspective, there could be not a soul, but like an eternal kind of thing. I don't know. Over here, I reckon. So, can you explain how that happens and what is it a quantum sort of consciousness, or as in? I've heard about things such as, have you heard a thing called what they call it, microtubules, and what's the other one called, qubits and all that? And there's like these very small particles, and some people believe that the consciousness resides in that or something. Hello, Austin. How you doing? They literally have medical journals about this. What are you talking about now? Heaven is real. Explain out about it, the near-death experiences. Yeah, I've heard about a lot of that stuff, and I don't know. I'm kind of skeptical on some things. I do feel like sometimes it could be people just trying to, get a name for themselves. Oh, you can explain that. Oh, really? Yeah, yeah. So, like, how yeah, does how would you explain near-death experiences? Is that something that, it can be, like, explained by science or something? Some people believe that when you're, like, pronounced dead and for, like, 30 minutes or something like that, and they revive them, that they didn't actually die, but there was a very small level of consciousness that they didn't be able to pick up, and that's why they can sort of have these certain experiences or something. Is that possible? Or but some say that they have quite profound experiences that don't seem possible because their heart stopped and all this kind of shit. There's great hallucinatory experiences which are very much pliable depending on your own beliefs. I've heard though a lot of these people didn't actually have any religious beliefs before having them. So how do they explain that? Or did the brain just conveniently become religious at that time? Hello, Jantastico, how you doing? I don't know if it got shown. Hang on a sec. No, you said about explaining it, and then you put so it must have filtered one of your messages for some reason. But CJ says I drink 12 beers a day. What's your opinion about that? Thanks, Jerry. Well, I think that's quite a lot, to be honest with you. Sir Leatherface, hello, how you doing? Am I political? I would just say that I don't support any of the political parties and stuff like that. I think a lot of it's corrupt, to be honest with you. It'll be subconscious beliefs like trench warfare theory if you're from a Christian nation, possibly. So you don't believe that we come back on Earth, or do you say, or what do you believe in? Your social surroundings will have drummed Christianity into your base beliefs, potentially, yeah. So that would explain why you don't have certain beliefs, but it's like in a dream, certain subconscious things can come out, even if you didn't think it consciously. But they say that 95% of our brain's activity is subconscious or something, but say Islamic beliefs in Islamic nations. So how do you explain like what happens, say, like after you die? So a lot of people would say, well, that's just it, and that's the end of it all. But you were saying that the energy never dies and all that kind of stuff, and that's why some people believe that it continues. I remember there was this thing where they supposedly went, but apparently that was not really a reliable thing. That when people supposedly lose, I think it's something like 7 grams or whatever it is, but some say that that's just due to like um, a loss of whatever material in your body that is nothing to do with consciousness or something. Your energy, what people perceive to be your soul, is recycling jumps to a nearby conductor. So have we been around forever then? Have we? Hello, Sanzu. Hello, user. Hello, that Meata. How's it going? So does that mean that we've been around forever? Because I find that concept is quite mind effing. It's like how could we have been around forever? Like thinking about it, like it's hard to think that there hasn't been some start or something, but it's really yeah a mind f sort of thing. But then again, time could be this illusion as well. Like so, that's what I've been thinking about. That, for example, the lifetime that we're having now, the life that we had before that might be somebody that you're talking to right now. How about that, eh? One of your family members might have been your previous life if we're thinking outside of time itself, that we're of linear time and all that. But I don't know. Sometimes I have some really weird thoughts. I don't even need to do drugs to have certain crazy thoughts in my mind. That's why I don't need drugs. I can just what's this? Before Earth, our base ingredients such as carbon were stars and other planets. Yeah, I've heard about with stardust basically. Like yeah, we're like carbon based beings are saying it, and yeah, we're made of stardust. Yeah. Egyptians died 5,000 years ago thinking something stupid about rebirth. All their thoughts are dead now. Well, How would we know that though? Because who knows if they haven't gone somewhere else? You know, it's just it's one of those things that because I was thinking if we get reborn, I don't think we'd remember our past life. I know there's people talk about past life recollection, but I don't think it's really the case because we don't hold those memories if we move on to a different body, do we? Hello, Ro. How you doing? Um, yeah, so we all come from the stars, basically. So yeah, but it's sort of like comforting to feel like there's something after death, but that doesn't mean you have to subscribe to any religion. Hello, Joel. Me likey bet. Okay, what's going on here? What is going on? Yeah, it's going a bit crazy over there. Anyway, there's not much going on with the TikTok live right now, is there? To me, past lives are just energy transfer. I don't know the mechanism, but that's my theory. So you're talking about the, so you think the actual soul has energy or something like that, or maybe some kind of invisible energy. Like some people, I remember some people say that the soul is attached to an invisible silver cord or something. And what are your thoughts on astral projection? Because I was talking about this the other day. Because some people claim to go to some crazy places, but is that just hallucination? There's not enough characters. God damn it! I wanna into dump. What you mean? Info dump. Oh, really? Info dump. Yeah, yeah. Info dump. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, hope you're all doing well today, everybody. Thoughts on past life regression therapies? I don't, like I said, this whole past life thing. I don't know if there's such a thing because I think there might be past lives, but whatever's happened in your past life, do you carry that trauma or whatever from a past life? I mean, it all seems a bit kind of vague and kind of hard to really kind of quantify. It's stupidity. Okay. Am I single? Yeah, I am. I think astral projection is just dreams, cool dreams, but just dreams. Yeah, similar to lucid dreaming, I believe. I've been in certain situations where I've kind of been in that sort of state where, like, I start daydreaming or something. It could be even be, and if I get deep enough into that thought, it's like I'm actually there, and I lose awareness of my actual body, and I'm into like almost like an astral body, if you will, and I'm doing whatever I want. Sometimes things happen like spontaneously and just without me thinking about it. But yeah, so that would make sense. But anyway, hello, Bryce. Big dog next live out your nose on straight. What you on about? I do this every night to sleep. I pretend I found the genie lamp and then that becomes my dream. Oh, yeah. It's called like wake induced lucid dreaming, I believe, where you go from being awake to going to like a lucid dream. So that could be like an in between wakefulness and sleep state. So it might help some people get to sleep where they just focus their consciousness on, some people just focus on a particular part of their body or something like that, or like doing things such as body scan meditations and what have you. um yeah, hi Karina, how are you doing? Also, maladaptive daydreaming, trauma-induced coping mechanisms. Yeah, I've heard about maladaptive daydreaming and how it can basically destroy people's lives because they end up not being able to function properly because they're constantly daydreaming. Because how would they even be able to hold down a job if they're daydreaming? You know. Conor McGregor and Pooby's back. Hello, Colin. So, what do you guys think? Hello, Andrew. Is the God of the Bible actually the devil? Because I don't think it actually is the devil, but it seems like a character that would be more like Satan than an actual loving God. But that's just me. Literally just trying to live in the daydream. Yeah. I was actually talking about this the other day on my channel, where basically it's a way of kind of like accepting where you are in life and just kind of, if you want to do something, just do it in the friggin' daydream, you know? If you want to go to a tropical resort, just do it in the daydream, you know? Just dream it, you know? Just live in make believe, you know? Maybe it's make believe. I don't know if I actually come up with that one, but yeah. Maybe I should make a top with that on it though. Yeah, maybe it's make believe. Oh yeah, conversation, but with Allah and Islam. Oh really? Anjo, the KJV Bible was corrupted by the old king to keep people complacent. Makes sense. Yeah, I've heard it was made to please the king. So yeah, it was hello, Vengeance. I'm all right, thank you. How are you doing? What's that, Colin? Yeah, it's just the troll in the chats and stuff. Okay, they filtered it, did they? Oh no, that's not good. Where is everybody on TikTok? It's very slow. Yeah, I don't know, but it is what it is. Slower than molasses. Yeah, yeah. I was gonna maybe come out with a T-shirt which says, instead of Jurassic Park, it would say Thoracic Park, and it would have a picture of someone's spine on it or something like, which would actually be quite clever because instead of it having dinosaur bones, it would have a spine, a human spine or something. I don't know. Hello, Mike McGee. Hello there from Canada, eh? How are you today, eh? The same way the king cast it aside and made a new religion to get divorced. Yeah. Well, some say that in Islam, it hasn't been doctored for 1400 years. Sorry, Jim, we are not intellectually engaging enough. I think maybe we're too intellectual, and that's the problem. I guess we'd have to dumb down the conversation to, um, hello, King God. Jamie, how are you, my nine-toed prince? Um, I'm actually 11-toed. Thank you very much. Um, yeah. I have a toe in between my legs, actually. Um, Cold as F here. Oh yeah, it's been a bit cold here, but it has warmed up. Emily, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Something, something skibbity riz that'll get them in. Yeah, or 6-7. It's skibbity 6-7 riz. You know. Hey Dev, I'm from the UK. Where are you from? Just need to stand up for a second. Just do a little stretch. Oh yeah, you saw me do the dips, didn't you? I got a PR on that. You know, it was good. Been feeling good, getting stronger, and people have been noticing that I work out as well now. Instead of like, yeah, hello Moonchild, how are you doing? I'm all right, thank you. How are you doing? Yeah, yeah, Skibbity, Riz, and Sigma, and yeah, anything to do with lux maxing, I guess. You know, if I was talking about, you know, bone smashing or some bullshit like that, you know. Do you still hurt after exercise, or is it dulled down for you? I don't really hurt after exercises. Sometimes I might get a little burning sensation, but I don't really, unless I've gone really hard with the training one day. For example, if I do some crazy challenge, like if I do like when I did 1,000 body weight squats one day, you know, then I would probably feel sore the next day, maybe for even days afterwards. But if I just do my usual kind of training, then generally I'm not going to feel sore from that. At least not proper sore anyway, if you get me. So, yeah, it's just something that your body adapts to more over time. When something's new to the body, it kind of is a shock. It's like what they call novel stimulus. So, yeah. Yeah, Lux Maxing's crazy. Have you ever tried? I mean, I'm not saying that you need to look smart, so don't take it. Anyway, I've just put my foot. Yeah. Anyway, Joshua says, "Be careful." Why? Yeah, because some people might take offense. Some people might get triggered if I say that if I question whether the God is actually Satan. But the thing is, no matter what I do, I'm going to trigger some people. So, Lux Maxon is literally just taking care of your appearance right. Some people go to the extremes of like doing bone smashing or thumb pulling and doing a whole bunch of BS. Like some people really take it so seriously. But the thing is, a lot of these people don't have a personality, and they're trying to make up for it by doing extreme things to look better, which is, I think, kind of sad, really. Sergio, my cat, says, "Is this live?" Yeah, it is live. Yeah, yeah. The videos always have the same sort of music on low. Yeah, it's some kind of like in about all that like sad boy music or something. IDK what any of those things are. All I know is her die making an exercise. What you mean makeup? Are you saying? Yeah, I mean, doing basic things, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just when it's like, for example, some of these women who've done things like buccal fat surgery. I don't understand that. I think women probably look better by having some of that natural facial fat, makes them look younger. But when they do the kind of sunken in thing, I personally don't think that looks very good. It makes them look older and makes them just, yeah. I just anyway. Hello, Chad. Oh, here we go. Hi, Nathan. I'm English. Hi, Christina. Hello, Total Tech. You say you're weirded out. What's weirded out by what? What you're saying? I've been debating saying so. What's that? Saying what? I'm gonna have to get rid of this. It's getting crazy in the YouTube right now. What the hell? But yeah, some things I just don't understand why people do them. It's like the whole kind of hot dog lips. Have you seen that? They look like they got two hot dogs for lips. Like, why does anyone think that looks good? Like, it's okay, you get a little bit of filler, but then there's a point where it's like, this just looks freaky. It looks like, are you okay? That's what I'll be thinking to him. I'll be like, are you okay? Are you mentally okay or something? Because this is not normal. But there's so many doing that kind of stuff, and they kind of look cookie cutter. It's like a lot of them are trying to look the same. I don't know. Like, hello, anon fella. Oh, really? Here we go. Someone talk about my ears now. Saying I got taxi dollars for ears. It's like, not really. Do I shave? I just trim it. I just trim my beard down, but why? What is it with all these? What on earth is happening? I don't know what's going on. It's just getting ridiculous. Yeah. Why all British guys got no lips? I haven't got no lips, have I? I've got lips. I'm British. Anyway. There you go, there's my lips there, look. You can see my lips. My pink lips. Favorite sandwich? I don't know. I don't really eat a lot of sandwiches. Not really, yeah, big into. I don't know. I don't mind having them. Sandwiches, I just see them usually just something that you pack up for like. You take them with you to just a convenient meal or something. Hello, Gladys. How you doing? Hope you're well. Thank you for the follow. Hope you're all doing well, everybody. Yeah, I don't know what my favorite sandwich is. Love a good sandwich, lol. Oh yeah. Is that where you sandwich between two guys or something? Is that what it is? Yeah, yeah. You call it a manwich, wouldn't you? You could call it a manwich. Yeah, and the YouTube's gone crazy, but at least it's given me some exposure though. Claudius says, "How you? I'm all right, thank you." Where are you from, by the way? Emily says, "Jesus, lol." Thinking more like BLT. Um, BLT. Oh yeah, bacon, lettuce, and tomato. Is it something? Yeah, I think my grandma used to like them. BLT sandwich. Um, Yeah, I used to think TLC stood for tomato, lettuce, and cucumber at first, but it stands for tender, loving care. My favorite sandwich is sausage and bacon. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I do care why I needed to share this, but now you all know. So enjoy that information. Oh, thank you. I like having sausage in a ham sandwich, if you get what I'm saying. Is your all powerful? What do you mean? How you doing today, everybody? I'm on 10% battery on my phone. Jill Tony, thank you for the likes. How you doing? What do I do for work? Um, I work on your mama. Oh, is your God all powerful? I don't believe in the biblical God or anything, but yeah. But yeah, I just kind of, well, I do busking sometimes, but I've been doing a lot of streaming lately, and yeah, I'm not, I wouldn't say I'm a nihilist. Like nihilists are kind of like very yeah, negative people generally, aren't they? Something 2 solid minutes behind, that's crazy. I don't know what's going on. Hello, Satyam. What country? UK? Or probably an absurdist. Oh really? Oh really, Charlie? Yeah, like I've never heard that before, yeah. It's like you have the most bot comment that I've ever heard. Yeah. The most NPC bot comment. Hi, Akong Naga. I love watching football. My favorite player is Undertaker and Kane. You know about Harry Kane? People say I look like Harry Kane. Satyam says, "Love your deep voice." Oh, thank you. Is that why they get calling me monotone because they're jealous because I've got a deeper voice than them? Join a gym. I do have a gym membership. Thank you very much. You know? Yeah, I have a gym membership. I was at the gym yesterday. Thank you very much. I mean, yeah. Anyway, enough of that. Pure gym. I don't do pure gym. Hello, Orsini. Who am I? I'm Jamie. It's daytime. It's gone dark now. I guess we'd call it nighttime now, but yeah, we're in winter, so it goes dark early. Oh goodness. Has the God religion talk ended, says Story? Kind of. Yeah, I started getting into like consciousness and what causes that and what happens after you die and how are things like near-death experiences explained and stuff like that. So, hello, Siam Ahmed. How you doing? Make sure you subscribe if you're new here, everybody. Oh, thank F, not praising God. Oh, really? All right, Aaron. Okay. Um, Ira Event says, R.I.P. Nadir Jamali. Who's that? Are you afraid of being arrested for saying the wrong thing? I mean, a little bit, but I try to kind of just be careful but sometimes I can kind of be borderline when if you start talking about immigrants and stuff like that, then there's people who've literally been arrested for talking about wanting to unite to, kind of be, to try and stop all that kind of stuff. But why you're not allowed to say that? It's like, I mean, I don't know. Okay, you take care, Jed. I'll see you later. I'll be back later, hopefully. So yeah, Darky, thank you for the likes. Yeah, I don't do cricket. Well, that's very deep. What's that in about the spiritual talk and like what is yeah causes all that basically, But I just realized that a lot of people have dogmatic beliefs, and it's hard to get people to question their beliefs sometimes because that's the hill they'll die on, basically. Hello, Zen-like monk. How you doing? I will love you to the forever and always. Oh, really? Oh, thank you. Hello, Ibsen loves you. How you doing? Thank you for the likes, Emily. Yeah, yeah. I hope everyone's well. So I'm just staying on until the battery dies on my phone. But yeah, it's been a good live, so been enjoying it. What's that? Aaron Sator Aripo Tenet Opera Rotas. What's that? Sorry. I don't know what that even is. Hello, Pietro from Italy. It's me, Mario. How's it going, the Pietro? Hello, anyone. How am I? I'm doing fine, thank you. How are you doing? What's your name, anyone? Hope you're all well, people. Share this out if you can. Yeah, yeah. And we're growing in subscribers on YouTube, so that's good. We're growing everywhere. So one of these days I'm gonna be big and famous, Yeah. Right. What's Tenet? I don't know what that is, sorry. What is going on here? What you do for a living? Your mama. I'm a busker. I do street performing. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get out and do it again soon, so yeah. Anyway, who's still in the TikTok? Say hello if you're still watching, guys and girls. Sorry if I'm boring people. Yeah, I'm still into fitness, yeah. Yeah, I still do fitness. Check out my last short that I did. Hello, Lolo Kotso. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to my live. Karen, how's it going? If anyone's new here, please subscribe to the channel. Hello, Sarkesh. How you doing today? How you doing today? Welcome in. And anyone says have abs, kind of. Depending on lighting, some lighting I can see it. Like, yeah. Yeah, we're trying to sort of just try and build size basically and just get stronger. So that's been my goal right now. Made abs, what you mean? Anyway, Sarkesh, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Maggie, no, I don't know that one. What's that? Shin-chan. I don't know. We need to drink. Extreme Gumball, how you doing? What mission? What do you mean? Am I on a mission? I'm on a mission to dominate the world. I just take it one day at a time, eh? One day I'll be, yeah. One day I'll be on top of the world, and nobody's gonna stop me. So, yeah, yeah. How we doing, people? Hi, Lady Sky. Good to see you. How you doing? You all right? Hello, Mohammed. What do I do? I do your mama. Hello, P Yen How Young. How's it going today? Hi, Emma. How you doing, everybody? Hope everyone's well. So, yeah. If people want to believe in, whatever religion that, I respect that, as long as you respect that I have my own beliefs. I believe in kind of live and let live. We're not all going to agree, but it's better that we just agree to disagree instead of arguing and bickering and whatever. And just the more you try and argue about other people's beliefs and stuff, the more that it's going to cause frictions and things. Welcome back, 98. Hello, Dakio. I'm from the UK. Where are you from? Not Nikki, but Kyle. Well, I'm in the UK. Yeah, I'm in York in the UK. What's this? Mohammed says you're from the UK. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm from the UK. Yeah, nice to meet you all. Yeah, I'll just do my mouth harp thingy. Watch. Thank you for the follow, Zello. Nice one. Are you from Indonesia or welcome? Hello, Shinchan. Hello, UG. I don't play GTA 5. When are they bringing out the new one, though? Seems to be taking forever, doesn't it? You get Wi-Fi vibe because there's all these memes of like such and such happened before GTA 6. It's like it seems to be forever it seems that they're taking longer and longer between each of them. Has anyone noticed that? Taking longer and longer between each success of successful GTA game. Like it took so many years between 4 and 5. It's taking even longer. Hello, Gulshan. How you doing? Hope you're well today. Welcome to my live. If you're new here, please subscribe. That would be really appreciated. Yeah, so what's this? Hamara Sona Wapas Kurdo. I don't know what that is. I don't understand that language. All right, Wambu. Thank you for the like, Zello. See, I might do a bit of a workout later, but I won't be doing as hard of a workout as I did yesterday because I went pretty damn hard with the training. It was pretty intense. Yeah, it's you don't want to be doing too much in a short period of time, is what I've learned. Thank you for the heart, me, whoever that is. Thank you very much. Again, if anyone's new here, please subscribe to the channel. That would be great. So, yeah. Whether you like it or not, what's that, Aaron? What are you talking about? Yeah, immigration issues. Yeah, there is some issues, but yeah, I mean, I think the problem is that they're prioritizing all this shit over our own people. Like, why are they paying to put these people up when they could be doing something to kind of, you know what I mean, help, say, like homeless people. I mean, I know not all homeless people are great and all that, but some of them are, desperately in need of help, but yet they're, I don't know. This is why some people are annoyed at it all, that they are, choosing, it seems like, to, yeah, I don't know, how cheeky. What am I, pal? I'm human. Hi, Dodie. Is safe or not? What's safe? What are you talking about? Hi, Danny. Thank you. Sandeep, how's it going? Because you people lazy. Who's lazy? Hi, Casizio. Good to see you. How are you doing? Why do you put yourself up? Put myself up? What? Your mama? Is that what you mean? I think you mean you put my put. What am I saying? Hello, hillbilly rock. Hey up, Jamie. Have you ever snapped your banjo string before? Have you ever snapped your banjo string, mate? What does that mean? Are you talking about this? I have this instrument that sounds. Okay, that was a troll, wasn't it? Yeah, I mean, there is like some need for immigration. We're talking about people who are coming here on boats illegally and then sort of like taking advantage of the system. Some say that that shouldn't be allowed to happen anymore and they need to crack down more on it. Hello, Safe Ali. What's this? Obviously, yeah, we do need good doctors and stuff like that, and a lot of them are going to be from overseas. Like to have, say, for example, a Chinese doctor or something like that would be oftentimes doing a better job than one from the UK, you know? A Dodi. What do you mean? Osteopath. Oh, yeah. You went to an osteopath. How's that? How's that? Is it you any better from that then? Like, how are you feeling? Good, thanks. Got a new battery for the car and front tires changed. Well, that's good. Oh, you came on the boat. Oh, really? Anyway, thank you for the Go Popular. And how's everybody doing over on TikTok? It doesn't seem like there's a lot going on there. Is it because I'm more focused on the other chat or something? I don't know. But just keep chatting on TikTok if you want me to interact with you, you know? He assessed everything on the spine and said my pelvis had fused together, so cracked it loose again. All right, that's good that you've managed to get some help with that. Pietro says, who did I vote for? I didn't vote for anybody because I don't believe that any of them are actually good. Goldshan says, do I play games? I used to. There was 32 people on your boat. Oh, really? Seems legit. That was the back trouble a lot better relief as it took pressure off nerves in the spine. Oh, that's great to hear that. I'm glad you managed to get some support for that. So they cracked it and then it just kind of. So is there still some issues there then? But it might help with like the healing process or something. And yeah. So someone the other day was talking about, oh, hello, Orbit Kitten. How you doing? Someone was talking about what's it called, rotator cuff, because someone said they had some rotator cuff injury or something. So suggesting like face pulls as a way to kind of strengthen the rotator cuff. Well, face pulls with external rotation. So when you're doing a face pull exercise, or you're going like this, instead of just going like this, you would go like you would actually rotate like that. So you're getting that benefit of the external rotation. Um, you cute. Oh, thank you. What's your name? Uh, by the way, totally Australia. Are you from Australia? Good day, mate. Yeah. Put another shrimp on the barbie. Yeah, it's the weather in Australia. Very smoking hot in Australia. Yeah. What's that? Well, not be deadlifting straight away, but the pelvis needs to be free to help the spine sit straight upright. It made a loud crack. Oh, did it hurt? Hello, AG. How you doing? Hi, Carol. Good to see you. How are you? Um, did you play? No, I didn't play that. I used to play a lot of racing games and stuff. I'm Van Shika, not from Australia. Yeah, someone just said about Australia, so I was thought that they were talking about Australia or something. Okay, Dodie. Story says, "What do you mean by calling them this shit? They are human beings fleeing persecution." Who are you talking about? Um, I mean, like, I would say that we have our own problems to deal with first, and what I'm saying is that them to prioritize these people who have, whether and I've heard a lot of them aren't actually fleeing persecution, and they're just a lot in a lot of cases economic migrants and trying to just benefit from this thing. I mean, there might well be in some cases some fleeing persecution, and yeah, I understand that we want to help them and stuff, but it's like we have enough of our own problems, and I argue about this about you can't pour from an empty cup. Our country is kind of not in a very good position, I would argue. So hello, sir. And yeah, a lot of that's to do with the government being corrupt, and I think that that should be where people's focus is on, just trying to make this country better and focusing on that. And that's what Nigel Farage and his gang want you to believe. I mean, maybe you've been kind of also, I don't know, had certain ideas put in your head as well. I don't know. It's just everyone's got certain biases, I guess. Um, but what I'm saying is that when you've got issues like poverty, then why are we giving them iPhones for fuck's sake? Why are we so some of these people are getting treated better than people who were, say, like on minimum wage jobs in this country. You don't think that's a bit kind of unfair? What's your slogan? Yeah, they are contradicting each other in a lot of cases, but I'm just saying that, like, I don't think there's anything wrong with putting your own people first, you know? Like, some people are being told that, oh, that's bad. What about all the uptick in crime from, like, a lot of these illegals and stuff? I'm not saying they're all bad, but there needs to be this is why you need to have a vetting process before letting people into the country, you know? Like, we can't have people come into the country and then, have no respect for our laws. So there is reasons why people are not, too happy about just opening the floodgates and letting these people in. Even if they are fleeing persecution, that, if you're gonna come to this country, then it's like you need to respect the country, integrate, and yeah. But I know everyone's got their own opinions on this kind of stuff. I'm not totally against Nigel Farage. He is an extreme, but has a point of view. Well, yeah, I feel like he could just be like another Trump, though, where he could act like he's some kind of savior, but really just lead everybody down the garden path. I mean, Meow Chinchilla says LGBTQ will heal us all. Oh, really? Don't be a liberal. Liberals are stupid, says C Wag. uh, I don't know. Everyone's got their own opinions on this stuff. It just kind of ends up causing arguments and stuff. But because there's a lot of nuance to this kind of stuff. Like I said, I'm not against immigration if done legally and people come and they respect the laws and stuff like that. Um, if we hadn't meddled in other countries' affairs, a lot of this chaos wouldn't even exist. I do agree. You know, there's this whole kind of like Middle Eastern shit, and this country is doing a lot of that. And it's like you got people like Tommy Robinson who, you know, he won't talk about that stuff, will he? He just, all he talks about is, yeah, you know, he'll talk about things like Muslim gangs and stuff, but a lot of this stuff probably, like you said, probably wouldn't have happened if this country hadn't have, yeah, dealt with all that kind of having, you know, these foreign affairs and all that kind of stuff. What are your thoughts on the whole Israel Palestine thing? Because that's, I noticed a lot of like left people kind of seem to be more Palestine kind of on that side. I think a lot of it comes down to like an ideological thing in terms of like religion and stuff like that. Because obviously, like, you know, the a lot of the Jewish people will be like, oh yeah, we need a homeland for the Jewish people, and but yeah, just wondering what your thoughts are when you're mentioning all that. My sports roundup says you look like Cole Frutz. Oh, really? Wow, I've never heard that before. It's problematic as we have been connected to France, the Netherlands, Denmark, Germany for centuries of trade. Yeah, what we're trying to say about those countries or something. He said people oppressed by dictatorships. Who we're talking about now? Um, I don't know. Palestine is kind of a bad place. This is my kind of feeling about it. Like Louis, stand for your own country, let them fight theirs. Yeah, this is what, you know, like the kind of more, I guess you'd say, right wing sort of perspective. And like I said, you know, I don't think there's anything wrong with thinking that. I think it's good to take interest in other countries and care about what's going on. But yeah, but the thing is, would they do the same for us, though? That's the thing, right? We've got to think to ourselves, would that country give a fuck about us if something happened to us? Or would they just kind of, you know, ignore us or something? I mean, it's just, I feel like the whole, this is my theory on it, that Israel and the Palestine thing is some kind of controlled opposition and it's some kind of divide and conquer ploy that the elites are using to try and to control more. And because the way I see it is Israel needs an enemy sort of thing for it to get propped up more, because I kind of see it as like sympathy. When you have an enemy, people want to sympathize with you more. So it's like a way of, oh, we've got this bad guy, whatever. That's oh, thank you for oh, thank you for gifting out memberships. Oh, nice one. Oh, thank you very much. That is awesome. Thank you very much. So, like, yes, I was saying you know, about yeah, like the whole kind of divide and conquer, and just you know, Israel has this enemy called Palestine or Hamas, and then like basically, then all these countries go and support Israel. You know, what do you think? It's designed to divide the nations, not unite them. Yeah, because it's like you've got this country called Israel saying they want to do a greater Israel project and all this kind of stuff, right? And what you mean, 6, 7 years ago, the land was promised them 3,000 years ago, bro. So don't speak like them about you. What are you on about? I don't know. I mean, I understand that whole kind of perspective on things. It's just that, you know, if you believe in the whole religious kind of thing of Judaism and all that, and believe in the promised land, but it hasn't been their land for, it wasn't their land for a long time, and then and then they want it back or something. It's all a complex issue. And hello, Squirrel. Good to see you. How are you doing tonight? Um, God promised me Hawaii in my book. Can I have Hawaii? Oh goodness. Um, I don't know. Yeah, I've also promised Thailand. Oh goodness. Uh, yeah, here we go. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, we got 18 people in the house. How you doing, everybody? Muted says it's true that Israel inherited the land. Yeah, that's what I've heard. But but I was arguing with someone the other day, and they were claiming that Israel was in the Quran, and but it's not in. I don't know. It's horrific, but it's not a genocide. What are you talking about the Palestine thing? So what makes a genocide then? I mean, what constitutes a war? What constitutes genocide? I guess is a genocide where it's like all one sided or something? Because you could say, well, it's like a war because there's two sides are fighting against each other or something. Or I mean, is there much going on there at the moment? Because at least in the media, there doesn't seem to be. It seems to have died down, but I know a while ago there was some tensions going on. Every so often there seems to be tensions going on and stuff. Trump wants to exploit Gaza for resources. Yeah, we can build casinos in Gaza. That would be so great. We could have lots of great casinos. We could have roulette. We could have slot machines. Lots of poker tables. We could have strip poker. Lots of sexy ladies would make lots of money. I'm interested to go to Poland for a short holiday, maybe 1 and 2 weeks. Well, will you go to Auschwitz? Trump miracle, you like that, Jeff? Do you? It's like all invasion. Shut the f. What do you mean? What we're saying? Um, yeah. So what we're saying? So I'd give anything to have Queensland, Australia, fire, beer, and banter. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Australia sounds fun actually. The people seem to be quite laid back and chill there. But then I don't know. Maybe they're not all like that. But you know what I mean? They're like, yeah, good day, mate. Yeah, we're just like chilling out on the beach, just kind of, you know, just sipping on some beer and kind of just having a doobie and all that, kind of thing. Oh God, they seem kind of like more chilled out people than us, I guess. Hello, Mister Study English. Try what again? There's not two sides. There's a government committing genocide on a group of people, Hamas, or a terrorist organization, not a side in war. So you're on the side of Israel, you're saying, or something. All right, Max. Well, some argue that Israel are like basically, what is it? About Israel being kind of oppressive and something, trying to kind of um, subvert them or something. I don't know, I've heard stuff about Israel um, doing some bad things as well. So, like I said, I think both sides are not innocent in this. I don't know. It's just no matter what side of a nation is fighting in the war, knows no bounds. Both are guilty of atrocities. It's whether there are survivors to tell the truth. Mostly there are not. Yeah, that's unfortunate when it's like I'm on the side of the innocent people involved in it. The people that get caught in the crossfires and whatever, and I'm on the side of them. I'm not on the side of people committing atrocities. You know? Yeah, 50K people. That's mad, isn't it? For like it's quite a big country. It's a very big country. We could have lots more people on Greenland. We could take over Greenland and build lots of buildings. Like we could have the biggest skyscraper in the world in Greenland. We could compete with Dubai. We could build a bigger building than Burj Khalifa. Oh God. Yeah, yeah. Is anyone American? I have questions. Okay, it's Kiki. I'm not American, but I am British. Hello, Marita. I don't believe what Hamas terrorists say. I mean, I think there's probably bullshit going on both sides. Usually with these sort of things, there's truth and lies on both sides. So you have to kind of just try and discern yourself. And I like I said, I don't get caught up in the two side thing when I kind of just like I said, I think both are not innocent in this. Hello, Cargo. I personally think that it could be used as like a divide and conquer ploy. Both sides basically just as in like being used. Like, what if say Netanyahu is actually funding Hamas? Is that possible? That might sound crazy, but sometimes truth is stranger than fiction. Because that was something that was some people were suggesting that the whole Israel and Palestine thing could just all be a kind of like a manufactured thing. Because if it's say like they are funding both sides, then it's a way to garner more support for Israel or something. As if Israel isn't, kind of doesn't have enough support as it already does. But yeah, anyway, that's shown. I've always said every issue. Hang on a sec. The issues is never center, left, center, right. It's far left, far right, and that's everything. Not even politics. Celtic Rangers, and now, and I'm a Celtic man. What are you trying to say? You're talking about extremes of political views where people who are more in the middle, having a more balanced view on things, who are not falling for the kind of dichotomy of far left and far right, because they want us all to kind of, be at each other's throats with kind of, far left, far right views that are like opposing each other. Is that what you're trying to say? Um, Hello, Travel Aurora. Hello, Simple American number one. I'm doing fine, thank you. How you doing? Thank you for subbing, Louis. Nice one. They start all wars and so many famines. Who's that? Sorry. Hello, Fun Factor. There was that thing, the Bondi Beach incident. What do you think about that? Because there was something strange about that. One of the survivors also survived the October 7th attack. Do you think that's a bit sus, maybe? Like, why would he be put in both situations? I don't know. Like, if he's some kind of like, you know, if it's he's kind of like staged to survive both incidents, what is the actual point of that? I don't know. What are your thoughts on that? Because it does seem sus, doesn't it? And some people were looking at how he looked as well, that he didn't exactly look new group division. Are you talking about the whole Israel Palestine thing or what? But then there was people saying how there was like a what was it called, a Muslim guy actually helped to save people or something, and that wasn't really talked about or something, and everyone was focusing on, oh, it's an anti-Semitic attack or something. But the word anti-Semitism doesn't actually mean like anti-Jew. Anti-Semitism is well, what is a Semite? Because aren't most Semites Arabs? If we're talking about Semites as in a region, basically. Hello, Lorcan and Doherty. Oh, really? Come to Australia, bitch. No one tells me what to do. Fuck off with that. Make America great again. Yeah. I don't know. It's just everyone's got their own. I guess everyone's got their biases, We have to learn to try and understand our biases. If we have a bias, then we need to address that because it can warp your reasoning. And because if you're basing it on emotions of being attached to a certain ideology, then that can sort of yeah. So we have to be careful not to just believe in things just based on preconceived notions, if you get me. What is one place you'd want to visit? I don't know. I mean, hard to say really, but yeah, Mark, how you doing? Here we go. Yeah. Someone put Europe voted for Democrats, so the Democrats brought in illegals for an excuse to print money. Is that really a good reason? I don't, does that make sense? Anybody? Hello, Jacob. Hello, Arya. To print more money, what are you saying? Why would they want to print more money? Is it just a scam to try and put the prices up? Is that what you're trying to say? Are you talking about because it's causing inflation in the economy? Because when you have inflation, then prices go up, and therefore products go up in price and stuff like that. Something you might like. Florida weed is oh god. Why you keep talking about weed? Like you seem to be obsessed with like that lately. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but I'm doing fine, thank you, Aria Rosie. Where's everybody from anyway? Just say one. Make America great again. Yeah. Anyway, hello Nihar, how you doing? Hope you are joking. Okay, fair enough. You always see Israeli casualties. They are always some Druze or some old person hospital or someone lib left. The entropy never adds up. What are you saying, that you don't believe in all that stuff, or what are you trying to say, that they're trying to garner sympathy? And I don't know. I mean, both sides will say that the other side is lying. This is the thing. Like you've got, like I said, biases on both sides. Say, oh, this side is the other side is this and that. The other side is making shit up, and then the other side will be, oh, the other side is making shit up. It's like what they call six of one, half a dozen of the other. But oftentimes, both sides are not telling the whole truth. Hello, Zhang. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. This guy asks, "What are you trying to say, that I'm a Chad or something, Leon? I'm a, a stud. I just like, yeah, I get with your mama and just like, yeah." Oh, here we go. What is going on with this chat right now? This is going absolutely crazy. But how many votes have we got on the poll? Hello, Simple America. Simple America. America is a great country, lots of diversity, and I don't know. God bless America. America's so fantastic. It's a beautiful country. You gotta do those hand gestures. Sometimes it even goes like it's like he's doing the 666 hand sign. Some say that this is like an Illuminati 666 hand sign because look, if I'm doing that like this, right? 666, yeah? So Swindon. Oh god. Okay, I mean we've gotta just yeah. I don't know. It can get a bit overwhelming sometimes, these chats, you know. A comedian. I'm the greatest comedian. I'm a fantastic comedian. I've never been to Australia, but I'll go whenever I want to go. Like, I'll tell you something. I was at the gym once, and some Australian girl was like, "Yeah, because I think because I'd had my haircut, so she was like, oh, have you had your haircut?" And she was like, "Have you had your haircut? It looks good." So yeah, I mean, I probably could have made something happen, but I just didn't really. I don't know, I didn't really take the initiative to do that. But well, she wasn't really in the country for very long anyway. She was going away somewhere else. But I don't know. She was probably the type to just be sleeping around anyway. So I think she was going to work in Ibiza or something. So she was probably going to get like she was probably gonna smash with a different guy every weekend, I bet. Hello, AR Singh. How you doing? Welcome to my live. Hope everyone's well. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. Just once again to make it America great again. Thank you for subbing, AR Singh. What does that stand for anyway, AR? Nice to meet you, you beautiful, tremendous people. Hello, clock enders. It's like EastEnders. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh God. Leon says, dude, there is easier ways of oh God. Hello, Miss Our I made. Hello, Governor. All right. I'm from down south, you know. Yeah. I've got to just walk down the Frog and Toad later on. Get some, maybe I'll get myself a Ruby Murray. Something like that. Oh, thank you. Here we go. I can't have these kind of names in the chat, can I? Zangs are really big booty Latinas. Yeah, some of them have quite, big, big booties. I guess is it genetics or something? They can be quite curvy, can't they? What is going on in this chat, eh? Some spotted dick. Oh yeah, does anyone still eat that? And I'm not talking about actual spotted dick. I'm talking about the actual pudding. I got a joke. What? Give me a sentence with spotted dick and pudding in it. I'm putting spotted dick in my mouth. $640 plus PW to start with. We are a rich country, right? Oh, really? Oh, wow. So, like, $640 a week isn't much in Australia, though, in Australian dollars, is it? That would be like barely enough to survive, wouldn't it? Do a Farage impression saying mega. You mean mega? What's that? What is going on here? What the hell? These comments are just like cursed. I don't know what else to say. Thank you, Craig. Great again. Rayman. Oh yeah, who said anything about Rayman? Rayman 3 was goated. Oh yeah, you're getting down with the Gen Z slang in it, you know. It's goated. Never. I don't. I think I played a bit of one. I think on my Game Boy or something, like an older one. So probably from like the game probably came out in like the early 2000s or something. But have you ever played Pac-Man World? Because that was like a 3D one or something. But apparently some people didn't like that one or something. I don't know. Oh, Smart Selby. I've heard that one before, Will. Hello, Unhinged Rebel. Oh, thank you. Hello, T. Cullen. I think the comments are making fun of your accent. Yeah, I do lots of different accents, but hello, Craig Johnson. I hated Rayman. His stupid wee floating. What's that? What are you doing that for? I'm just doing whatever I want to do. If I want to do accents, then I do accents. I just like to do them sometimes. But, you know, all right. There was a Muslim country that put a travel ban on their citizens to not travel to UK because they deemed it a terrorist haven because of the Muslim Brotherhood, IDK, something like that. So, what are you trying to say there? Then you're saying that, like, do you agree or disagree with that or something? Or um, anyway, Australian, we need him here. Let's adopt him if he will. How much are you gonna pay me? Maybe pay me £1 million or something. I don't know. I'll sell myself out for 1 million, maybe. I don't know. What's the wee mouth thing's name? It's called Mouth Harp. Hello, Tiger King. Welcome back. see if I can show you guys something actually. Watch this, guys. I'm gonna try some push-up thing that I did last night. So I'm gonna just see if I can do it again. Well, it's like a knuckle push-up, but like a crazy kind of variation of it. But so yeah, I'll just show you this real quick and then I'll go back in there. But Craig, hello. I'm from the UK. What's your name? Unhinged. So I'm just gonna try it out and see if I can do it. So knuckle push up. So going knuckles and like. So I was like kind of doing that kind of. Whew. Yeah. Anyway, I blocked you. I mean, who even are you? Just get away. It can hurt your knuckles after a bit doing the knuckle push-ups, but I suppose what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, eh? I can do like a few knuckle push-ups, but like they can get a bit uncomfortable. It can make my knuckles go red. Yeah. So I thought I'd just show that real quick and show what of a yeah. How far I've come. Hello, what's it? Unhinged Rebel. No, I'm English from Britain. Why do people think I'm Russian? It must be the hairstyle or something. I don't know. Been getting that a lot lately. I'm from the Russia. Hello, Miss Choke. Oh God. Here we go again. What are we doing? Anyway, so it's chaos. I'm gonna have to get off soon, but yeah. Hello, son of gun. How you doing? Oh, thank you, Miss Choke. Oh goodness. Everybody okay then? Hope you're all well tonight. Yeah. All right. All right, a dog. T. Cullen, I don't know. I don't watch cricket. Thank you for the sub, Miss Choke. Hello, AZ. It's nearly 6 p.m. So I'm going to be getting off in a minute. I got shit to do. I got to get some food and what have you, you know. So I can't just photosynthesize 7 dot clips. Hello, who's Don? Don is it Don Kiddick? Remember there was that video where they pranked the school board. Have we got a Don Kiddick? Have we got a Phil McCracken? Yeah, cricket. I couldn't watch cricket. I don't like any sports in general, really, but cricket would probably be one of the most boring ones. I'd say golf. Golf would be like watching paint dry or watching grass grow, even. Might as well do that, eh? Madrid lost yesterday. Really? Yorkshire is that one. I mean, there's parts of Yorkshire with Muslims, like Bradford has a lot, and you have soccer. Facts, Jamie. What facts are you saying? Basketball all day. Oh yeah, because I'm saying it's kind of boring. I don't know. I can't be asked watching even people kick a ball around the pitch or something, you know? I'd rather watch people doing like crazy feats of nature or something like when I watched Magnus Mit or whatever it's called doing the um, one arm muscle up, crazy stuff that it's just it just doesn't interest me watching people just kicking the ball around. And yeah, they can be talented and all that, but it's like I don't know. I just would rather just watch clips of people doing some kind of crazy feats and things like that. What is WTF? Means what the yeah, you know what I mean. Oh, you love outdoor things, yeah, yeah, like outdoor things, walking around woods and things like that, yeah, and out in nature in general. So, hello, Encounter Lucky, how you doing? Hello, Knowledge Factory. Yeah, yeah. Eight balls a snitch. No, I'm not bi curious. No. Yeah, I'm 30 years old. Yeah, 30. I want to do cave exploring. It seems fun. I have watched some videos. I did a bit once actually, caving. There was a bit where we didn't have any lights on, and we just had to kind of guide each other through it. It was quite fun. Yeah. So what's your name? Miss Chuck. It's like obviously a fake name, so what's your name? Oh, thank you. I'm very I don't know, to be honest though, calling someone cute like a guy, it's like calling a guy pretty, I don't know, but oh, you're older. All right. Yeah. Oh, it's from South Park. Oh yeah, I've seen South Park, yeah. Have you seen the one where Randy goes on Wheel of Fortune? That was quite a funny one. Hello, Oslander Rouse now. Okay, whatever. What are you saying? The fuck? What are you saying? Hello, Mr. Cowan. I'm from the UK. Where are you from? Girls can say God. I don't know. I'm not saying it's bad necessarily. I don't know. I thought like, aren't girls meant to be more like cute or pretty or whatever? So I was saying this to someone else about, kind of, I don't know, but you do you, I guess. Hello, crazy camera. Hello, GTM. Is 24 considered old? No, because I'm 30 and I wouldn't consider myself old. Have you been to West Midlands? Yeah, I have actually. Well, kind of. Hello, Fox Rider. No, I haven't. No. Okay, I'm just gonna get rid of them then if they're. Oh, thank you. Eyelids. Why eyelids? That's a bit of an odd thing to go on about. And eyelids. The hell. Can you come back? Come back. Oh, really? I don't know who you are, so yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Thank you for subscribe. Oh yes, Pastor Semper. I've seen you a few times. How are you doing today? Like you'd have to talk to me online, but there's a lot of people wasting time and stuff. Kind of, but it's sort of coming on. But yeah, It depends if I get the right light in, I can see it a bit. Um, hello, Missouri Maid. How you doing? Missouri Maid. Seem from Missouri. I remember that it was from that song that goes, "Why did California? She phoned to say Hawaii. What did Delaware? She wore a brand new jersey." A foot reveal. Oh, really? Hello, Klein. How you doing? Hope you're well tonight. Your voice are horrible. Nobody asked. What is going on here? His voice is not horrible, it's hot. Well, thank you. Yeah. I don't know. But everyone's gonna have their own opinion in it, you know. I think they're just trying to like wind me up, but I'm not gonna like take the bait, you know. They want me to just take the bait and just get triggered or whatever, but 8 Ball says, do you clip toenail regular or keep long? I clipped them the other day, but I probably don't clip them often enough to be fair, but I should probably try and where is my GF? I don't have one. I'm single. I get Carpenter vibes. What, like Carpenter's like the music band or something? Or Sabrina Carpenter, or you're on about Carpenter the trade? Yeah, I don't do that. I love I need to oh god. Yeah, it's like I need to pee or Mustafa pee. I'm not a carpenter, no. No. I actually busk sometimes. I'm a street performer. Yeah. Which skill do you like? Your mama. Definitely regular. I had all my toenails fall off. Oh god. Yeah, I had something where I let my toenail get long, and then I went for a long run, which was like nearly 10 miles, and it fucked up my toenail. It ended up like getting what they call trauma under it, which then caused like it looked like there was another toenail growing under it. It was weird, and like eventually it fell off. So yeah, not ideal, is it? So that was largely because I hadn't cut it for a while. So yeah, learn from my experience, I guess. Yes, I do, kind of. 10 miles, this guy got stamina. Who's 10 miles? What do you mean? Can you sing? No, I don't know that one. Life is one big party when you're still young. Who's gonna have your back when it's all done? Looking back, shorty always a mention. So me not giving her much attention. She led through my incarceration. I want to show the nation my appreciation. Remember that song, Shaggy Angel? Yeah. Um, Hi, Susie Q. Yeah, I'm in York. Where are you from? I used to live in Blackburn, Lancashire, but yeah, I live in York now. So where are you from, Susie Q? I don't know. Is it Susie Q? Do I call it that? Do I call you that? I mean, Not shaggy. Oh yeah, I used to have shaggy hair though. I used to like have long, kind of bushy hair and stuff. It was quite a mess actually. I don't know why I did that. I don't know. Hello, one dot rep. Good to see you. How are you doing? You all right? Did you see my? Did you not see my dip video or something? Um, hello, Pratha Maya Dav. How you doing? What we're saying. Okay, but okay, take care, Izzy. I'm originally from Manchester, but now in Yorkshire. Oh, really? So similar, like, because I was used to be in Blackburn, and then I've moved to York. So what made you move to Yorkshire then, Susie? Do I make a lot of money? Sometimes. Sometimes. Depends on the day, depends on how long I'm doing it, but yeah. I've been trying to get a bit more confident with it and stuff, and obviously the more confident you are, then the more people will send with that process. Susie, find your man, he mine. Oh god, yeah, we got them competing for me now, have we? Then, eh? They're all like all the women competing. Is that what it is? Good man, just in sauna. I'll check it out, bro. Yeah. Oh, you're in sauna. Oh, cool. Yeah. Yeah. I've never been in a sauna. It's supposed to be good for you, though, isn't it? Like, I remember there was like Rhonda Patrick talking about like all the benefits of. So I think she went on like Joe Rogan talking about the benefits of sauna and as well as cryotherapy as well, like going in a like say like in a ice bath or something like that. They're supposed to both have benefits. Yeah, quality. Oh, thank you, DJ Master Groove. Only one sad George. Hello, Jesus loves you. Don't forget. Does he really? Does Jesus even still exist? You know, ain't no competition. I'd win easy. Oh, really? I don't even know who you guys even are. So yeah. Hello, Ryan. Yeah. After I kiss your mum and in yeah. Anyway, let me just sweet all the BS cells out. What do you mean? I was just showing something earlier, which is like this push up thing I was trying out. So I'm doing the knuckle push up. I was trying to do like let me try it out. So doing the knuckle push up. Watch. This hurts like the knuckle push ups. But yeah. Oh. Well, these might be a good one for like, because if you're like, say, in a combat situation, it might make more sense because, because you're going to be in like a fist. So you're going to like, well, look what I've just done to my, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, hello, Raven. How you doing? Hello, mate. I've never fought over a guy and have no intention of starting now. She sounds desperate. Oh goodness, this is oh goodness. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Um, I'm not into girls or guys. I'm into extraterrestrial beings that go beyond the male and female um, dichotomy. I don't know what am I even saying. You really are hot and handsome. God bless you. Oh, thank you. I flew to China, learned jingle karate, ancient fight form, spent 5 years learning. Oh, really? Oh, cool. That's good. Hello, Reagan. Not too bad, thank you. How are you doing? Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. Oh, thank you, Raven. Um, yeah, so Missouri, what's this? Missouri Med says it's def a dude. Yeah, I'm definitely a dude. Yeah. If I'm not a dude, then they've definitely done a good job, haven't they? Of yeah, I'm good, thanks. That's good to hear. Where are you from, by the way? Anyway, yeah, I hope everyone's well tonight. It's been a fun one. Yeah, one dark rep. Are you still there? If you're still there, I was a bit kind of I don't know, trying to tell me about trying to coach me or something. I just feel like that's a bit insulting because I've been working at this stuff for a while, and I think I have a fair bit of knowledge on this subject. Hello, Lee Chan from the UK. Where are you from? Oh, yeah, I must be AI. Yeah, people say that stuff a lot, don't they? Am I AI or something? It's like whatever. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's private. Yeah. I'm sworn to secrecy, so I can't say. Anyway, hello, Mima. Why is the camera so grainy? It's just it is what it is. I could actually try and plug in the this thing. Watch. I'll see if I can do it. Actually, let me try this, guys. Let's sort this out, guys. Let's try this, okay? See if I can shut you guys up with all the. It's the camera. Okay, I'm gonna have to plug it into this one. What we'll do, I've had to just check that. I had to just unplug that thing now. I don't think I can. Hang on. This ain't gonna cut it, is it? Let me just. Is this gonna? I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. Let me just. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, just move that over there. Oh, and then we'll just. This is not gonna work. Forget it. Can't be asked. Right, I'll just bring back in and. Yeah, sorry guys, I can't really do anything about it right now. Okay. Yeah, it's just because I'd have to like, yeah, I don't know, mess around and shit. So okay, bye then. Yeah, I am British. Yeah, let's just plug this thing back in because at least I get some light. It looks even worse without the look. At least it looks kind of better now, but I don't know. Does it really matter if it's grainy? I don't know. Is it really that big of a deal? Whatever, you know. Can't please everybody, can we? So can't hear me, huh? Okay, bye. Who's Felicia? Who's Felicia? I'm on a laptop, not phone. I'm from the UK. I'm sorry. I'm in England. I'm in York, England. Hello, Entra Sport. How you doing? Oh, fuck off. It's not a big deal. Okay, well, it doesn't seem to be affecting my viewers at least. People always try and find some way to sort of try and kind of mess around and yeah. Anyway, so I'm just having fun here, just kind of having some banter and shit, you know. And people seem to be enjoying it, so Hello, Luz. Yeah, I'm not really the biggest fan of the UK, to be honest. The camera clarity is good, but wipe your camera. I don't know. If I try and wipe it, it's probably not gonna really do anything. It's just, let me try this, okay? Will this make any difference? I doubt it. It's just the camera quality itself on my laptop. I am on a Chromebook, so that might be why. If I just do this, is this gonna make it better? Actually, now it looks even worse. Let's. Is that any better? Do you think, or still not great? Is it? Anyway, do you think it's slightly better, or oh, thank you, Callan. um. Hello. Are you from India? I thought you were called Missouri Maid. I thought you meant you were from Missouri in the US. What is going on here? Can we just like not do that? You know, I'm just gonna get rid of you then. Yeah, we have to get rid of anyone who's, just like gonna throw any kind of slurs out, you know. I thought they were being kind of somewhat genuine, but yeah, if you're gonna throw slurs out, then we'll have to get rid of you, unfortunately. Yeah. Use Sprite to clean it. I don't think that's gonna help, is it? I don't think it's I don't think it's that itself. It's just the camera itself is not great. So, oh really, Lee? Oh, cool. Hello, Palestine. How are you doing? Welcome in. Hello, Alize Khan. Oh, thank you. Getting lot of compliments and stuff in it, you know. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you for boosting my ego, everybody. As if I need that, you know. Hmm. Thank you very much for that. Luz says, I'm Luz. It was a rage bit, by the way. I don't have any problem with any country, even if I have any that are not. Okay. I'm just, we don't need to be saying shit like that. We shouldn't be trying to rage bait because there might be people in here that, you know, take it seriously. So, hello, Asfand Yor. How you doing? I've got to be careful what we're saying in here, guys, you know? Like, we can have banter and stuff, but it's like, when we're trying to make fun of other people's kind of in here, it's not really best place to do that, is it, you know? We can have jokes and stuff, but we've got to be careful if some people can get offended. Yeah, I don't know, like who's fighting? Is it people fighting in here, or are you talking about in the world, or what's going on? Missouri made what we're saying. I'm gonna get getting off in a minute, but yeah. Yeah, it sucks when there's so many people fighting. It's like we should be trying to come together and unite, but it is what it is. That's just the world for you, isn't it? The world can be a very dark place, is what I've realized. Hello, the real RJ. Hello from California. Can you say hello, governor? In it? Yeah, that's more like a London Southern kind of accent, isn't it? I'm from up north, so the accent's a bit different. We don't say hello, governor. It's kind of like a bit stereotypical for like Americans to think we either sound Cockney or posh. Unhinged, hello. It's like they all think that we either sound Cockney or posh, but there's a lot of different accents. In fact, I would argue that Britain has probably some of the most diverse mix of accents for a small island. I don't have a religion, Nick's horizon. What about you? Like I was saying that, is the God of the Bible actually Satan? Because, I mean, it kind of feels like that with how he's portrayed in the Bible as being this kind of very sort of needy, kind of needing your kind of praise all the time, and giving him all these like human like traits that are like some of the toxic human traits, basically. It's supposed to be this all loving creator, but yet we're told that, it's like, I don't know, but he wants to like punish people to hell if they do bad. And it's like, but at the same time, he lets people do bad in the first place. So, like, I mean, if we're to believe all that, then it just doesn't really add up, does it? Unless this is just some kind of Satan or something. All right, we need to take that out the live. Thanks, boss. Yeah, to be honest, I think as Americans only hear one accent. Yeah, it's like for us, we hear different accents in America. Like we've got like the Southern accent, you've got like Californian or something like that. You got New York, got a cup of coffee, like um, it's a test, bro. What's a test? I don't know what's going on here. I'm kind of just, I don't know, guys. This is just chaos right now. Sometimes I don't even know what to say because I'm just like, what am I supposed to say in this situation? It's just kind of awkward sometimes and like, yeah. Ah, goodness. There's so much chaos going on in the lives and stuff, and I'm like, oh, what is going on? Hello, Jedi Bob. Hey up, pal. How's it going? Hope you are well. What's blue and the heavy? Is this a joke? But yeah, wait, are you up north as well? By it sounds of it. Hey up. It's like a northern thing, isn't it? Hey up. Hey up, lad. How's it going? That proper kind of Yorkshire kind of talking. I'm from Lancashire originally, but hello, Julianne Hatch. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Yeah. Yeah, I'm from the UK. Where are you from? Yeah. Maybe I can get inside your hatch if you know what I mean. What am I on about? It's like, yeah. What am I doing? What's blue and not heavy? I don't know. The sky? I mean, this. I don't know. Have you ever been with a bird from Portsmouth? Funnily you say that, there was a bird that was moved to Portsmouth. I didn't get with her, but she actually come to my YouTube lives, and then I didn't end up getting with her. She was just one of these time wasters, I think. Hello, Ranjan. Hello, Tofu. How's it going? I'm all right, thank you, Julian. Did you get the light blue? Okay. Oh, that I should have got that, but yeah. Um. Oh God. Light blue. Blimey. Here we go. J-Ro, your voice is like Thanos. Oh, thank you. Oh, really? Thanos. Well, I guess I'll take that as a compliment. Any more questions, everybody? Or in Oldham. I live in York now, but I'm originally from Blackburn. Yeah, Oldham. There's this guy who's from Oldham, and he's a scientist. His name's Professor Brian Cox. We live in a vast cosmos. To put into perspective, the Earth is one of billions and billions of stars, billions of planets in our galaxy. And our galaxy is one of billions in the observable universe. Susie Q. I used to skip my sorry, what was that? IG, you should read everyone's comment. That's going to give everyone a type of because I was watching an American guy stream. He was reading literally every single comment and answered every question. It's hard to keep up sometimes. Hello, Tasnim. How you doing? Sorry, what we're saying. Yeah, bottle of water. Yeah, I'm on the autism spectrum. Why? Why are you asking? No problem. Okay, thank you. I just said bottle of water. Did you not hear me? Where are you? Did you say you're from Suzuki? I should have been going by now, but I've been, yeah, getting distracted, you know? But as they say, time goes by quickly when you're having fun. Time flies when you're having fun. I mean, that's what they say. People, oh, Satan says Aragon. Oh, welcome back. Oh, you're on the spectrum as well, yeah? Hi, Joe's or Jose, is it? Welcome in. Hello. As as the worm turns, I look like a serial killer. All right. 70% of people are evil. Yeah, probably. I've come to realize that most people can easily be corrupted. If you offer them money, they will probably sell themselves out, you know? That's the brutal reality of human nature. I was wondering if autistic people have a more cynical view of the world. Um, I'm just wondering, like, I'm going to type this in and see what it comes up with. See if there's any research on this. So, like, just go into AI mode and see what it says. Obviously, AI isn't always reliable, but yeah. It says they don't necessarily have inherently negative or cynical mindset. Their outlook is often shaped by a lack of optimism bias and a more realistic, pixelated perception of events compared to neurotypical peers. So it's a thing called reduced optimism bias. Unlike neurotypical people who often have an innate optimism bias, autistic individuals tend to perceive the world more literally and accurately, which can appear pessimistic to others. Yeah. Basically, it means that we tend to be more real. But apparently, that's a problem. Apparently, that's a disorder. Yeah, I'm on the spectrum, but I don't really identify with it that much. I wouldn't go up to people and tell them I'm autistic unless they ask me usually, but it's just someone asked me about it and so I was like, yeah. But so basically like yeah, so this thing about reduced optimism bias, I've not heard this one before, but basically it means we're less likely to be like irrationally optimistic about something. And people can see that as just like, you know, kind of pessimistic. But I would just say it's like brutal honesty and just that's what we are, you know? It's like I feel like a lot of people are neurotypical. They're like kind of just living in a kind of, you know, just a sort of biased kind of toxic positivity, you know? But then I see the world for what it is. And people just don't want to hear that sometimes, you know? That it goes against what they wish to be true or something. It's just, yeah. So sometimes I would talk to people about how unfair this system is, but then people would just kind of be like, "Oh, that's just the way it is, and it's not that bad. Come on, like it could be worse." And it's like, I don't know. It can be hard to get through to some people about certain issues sometimes, and like, do you not think that's unfair? Like that kind of stuff. Like people just want to bury their head in the sand and not really focus on all the bad and just focus on all the good. But to be honest, that can be a problem because then nothing ever really gets addressed when we have this positivity bias. So anyway, Leah said what others want to hear effing clones on. I know. Yeah, cognitive dissonance. Yeah, people just want to hold on to beliefs that are erroneous. Hello, yellow. Oh, really? Do I? Why was I blocked? Because you were just being like, hang on, I'll just put you in a timeout again. It's just, it's just not good to say those things, is it? You just, to just generalize every person from a group of people. We don't need to do that. Anyway, so like, yeah, to a camel with three humps. I don't know what you call a camel with three humps. Um, Let me think. One like has two humps and then it humps another camel. I don't know. I love Island fans type superficial. Yeah, we were talking about NPCs the other day. It's a culture, right? Yeah, it's like NPC culture. You could call it like this drone culture where they just go along to get along and all that. Buy the latest iPhone just for the sake of keeping up with the Joneses. Instead of questioning, why am I doing this? Why do I need to keep up with the Joneses? Why do I want to hang around with these people who are so materialistic? You know? They don't ever stop to really think about what they're doing. They're drones, they just act out a program. Hello, Ayush Sharma. Are you from St. Petersburg in Russia? All right. Oh, yeah. I'd like to go there maybe one day, St. Petersburg. Isn't it on the sea, that place, or something, if I remember? Systematic, yeah. What do you call what do you call a nun sitting on a yeah, systematic, yeah, that's the one. I've heard that one before, yeah. Hello, Elijah Jackson, how you doing? So sometimes what will happen is that someone will like ask my opinion on something, and then if I give a brutally honest answer, then they would get offended. Or it's like, don't ask me for your for my opinion. Then it's like, for example, you get some kind of narky kind of female who'd be like saying, I'm not saying all females, I say men can be as well, but I'm talking about, say, like, for example, you get somebody say, rate me out of 10. And I would just say, like, I would just deliberately give them like a low answer because I'm like, you know what? Just fuck off with that shit, basically. Because they want them all to give them a 10 just to keep boosting their egos or some shit, you know? They're waiting until someone gives them a 10 or some shit. Just fuck off with that shit. What's that? Hi, the W Winard. Any advice for YouTube I might start? Just just make some content. Make sure that you engage with people. Make sure to Focus on certain issues or whatever things that you like to talk about. Um, and maybe you'll just build a community if you're engaging enough. But yeah, a lot of it's going to be trial and error at first. So I'm still figuring this shit out. Hi, Sandy. Welcome in here. Is your super chat off? It shouldn't be. I should have my super chats on. Why? Hang on a sec. Is my super chat on? It should be on. So I don't know. Someone actually super chatted me the other day, but it should be on. But someone sent memberships before. Let's see if it shows the super chat icon. Just like, hello, Haley. Good to see you. You just live on here. Yeah, my phone died. So yeah, I was. Oh yeah, it shows the super chat icon. So you should be able to super chat if you want. Just yes, the super chat icon. Yeah. Hello, Tov Hig. Welcome back. Yeah, it's on, so you should be able to do it. Maybe someone should test it out. Then you can give me some more money. Someone's gifted out a few memberships earlier, so that was really good. It's not going through. Why is it not going through? Maybe it's an issue on your end, perhaps. Maybe I should put my PayPal or something if anyone wants to do that or something. Hello, Goku's Keens. How you doing? But yeah, it's doing pretty well on here, isn't it? 862 views we've got. Should I try and get to 1,000 views? Maybe, I don't know. Suspect some guys like chubby women. Some do. Why are you a chubby woman or something? Everyone's got their type, haven't they? Hello, random. How you doing? Oh, Susie. Hang on. Susie was here before. Susie with a Z. Okay, Og's here. What's going on? Yeah, so I'm going to try and get to 1,000 views on this live before I finish. We're on 866 now. This is going crazy tonight, isn't it? But yeah. So apparently, yeah, so autistic people have a more kind of just a more realistic outlook. It's not that they're necessarily more pessimistic, but they tend to have less, kind of irrational optimism. I think a lot of people have like kind of maybe it's like a coping mechanism. They want to be more optimistic, and whereas autistic people they can be like. But then I do find there can be a lot of nihilistic people on the autism spectrum, like especially a lot of these black pilled guys, if you know what I mean, the ones who struggle to get a girlfriend. They have this mindset of like this doomer kind of mindset, and I think maybe because they're over analyzing certain things but instead of looking at the bigger picture of like, okay, maybe it's not because of my cantle tilt is not at the right angle or whatever bullshit. Maybe it's because you suck at like people skills or something. Because oftentimes a lack of people skills is going to be the most, like, yeah, biggest reason anyway. How you doing tonight, everybody? Hello, Juan. How you doing? Referring to my comment about women, what you're talking? Hang on, what about women? Sorry, I'm kind of lost in the chat right now. There's a lot of comments going through. I never knew the kid at school had autism. I always just thought he was walking into cobwebs. All right, walking into cobwebs. What do you mean? Like literally walking into cobwebs? What's going on? To live is to suffer. To survive is to find some meaning in the suffering. Am I right? This is what I was saying about about is the God of the Bible actually evil? Because if God is allowing suffering like this, what about all the people who suffer for like perpetuity almost? Well, not perpetuity, but like they're suffering. Let's say in Africa, starving. That can go on for decades, and people aren't getting help, and it's like, why should they have to go through that? Is it some kind of test? Well, what is it a test for? And who's to say we even need tests anyway? What is this all about? What is this life for? You know, you start thinking deeper and deeper, and you start to realize, hang on a minute, Something don't seem right here. Hello, Mia. Okay. If you, what's that? Trans fat. Oh, trans fat. Oh God. I'll have to steal that one. Where do you get that one from? Yeah, yeah. It's like when someone who hasn't been jabbed by the jab for the virus, then but they identify as someone who has, so they're trans jabbed or something. Trans jabbed. Yeah, it's like I remember that was use their own logic against them or something like yeah. So I was arguing with someone earlier about like gender identities and all this stuff. It's like, what do you think about this? Well, there seems to be a lot of people on the autism spectrum that subscribe to this gender ideology stuff. Like, I mean, like some seem to be more going into these things. So I know someone from like where I used to live in this autism kind of building. There was like about 9 of us, and one of them ended up kind of going. I don't know what they became, whether it was um, changed to a woman or gender fluid. I don't know what it was, but they started to identify as a different name, and like I don't know what is going on. Is this something that is a part of autism? I don't know. It's like this kind of gender dysphoria thing because it's just the thing is some people seem to be kind of normalizing this stuff and should we be doing that? Now someone might say, "Oh, well, if we have the opportunity to make somebody happier, then we should do that kind of thing." That's what someone said earlier. But I'm like, sometimes it's not good to just feed somebody's delusion. I don't know. That's how I see it. I mean, I'm thinking you're either a man or a woman, and like you're born a man, you're born a woman. There's only so much you can do to like change the biological kind of things that there is certain things on a biological level you cannot change. Like it's practically impossible. The problem with candy jokes is they're either too sweet or too corny. Oh god. Um we shouldn't be normalizing it now. Yeah, I just feel like it's like I said, it can be a slippery slope because then we start normalizing like I don't know, it just it's when they talk about, wanting to allow them into changing rooms and things like that, and, people can just start to kind of because if it starts to be everywhere, then how would you know if, say, somebody's, just faking it or something? I've even heard of situations where a trans ended up in a let's say a trans woman ended up in a female prison, and then but they actually had changed their identity only like just before they got sentenced. So that way they could go into a female prison. That could be quite dangerous. So yeah. What's this? The question is why did that ideology get popular in the first place? Yeah, that's a good question. Where did that whole thing even come from? You know? I'd have to look into that, but it doesn't seem very organic to me. I don't know. Was it just from the whole pride movement or something? Well, originally it was about, like gay and bisexual and lesbians and stuff like that, isn't it? But then it seemed to morph into like gender ideologies and I don't know. Happened in Scotland, says Keith. What's happened in Scotland? Sorry. What about sausage? What are you on about? Sausage. Who said anything about sausage? Okay, thank you, Dylan. Sorry, Keith, what's saying happened in Scotland? Hello, dispassionate. Do you think Iran will be free now? I don't know. I don't really pay too much attention to these things. I mean, I know there's been some issues going on in Middle East and stuff. It's just, but what I would say is that this country should probably, you know, keep out the way of all that, really. Like, why do we need to keep on fighting in foreign wars and shit like that, I don't know. I think the military should mainly just be used as like defense rather than being offensive. Like, let them sort it out themselves, really. But I don't know. That's just my opinion on it all. Hello, student like you. Hi, how you doing? Welcome in here. Yeah, I just feel like we shouldn't be getting involved in foreign affairs, really. But if you have a different opinion to that, let me know. Like, what? Maybe we can talk about that. But what do you think about India? I mean, about it. I've seen like in places like Delhi, it can be quite chaotic. I remember it was that bad in like because of how densely populated it is that they would go on trains and stuff, and they would literally like they'd let someone else like hold on to their packed lunches and stuff because they couldn't fit it on the train. It was that bad. Um, what's the hang on a second. Let me just get to the comment. Um, what happened if you don't pay the exorcist? You get repossessed. Oh goodness! You know there is a revolution going on right now. Is there? What's going on? I'll have to look at that. R9 Real Goat. Hello. Oh, thank you. Hello, Bio. How you doing? I wouldn't. I mean, that's like. I mean, I don't know. I'm just. I mean, I wouldn't really call it a disease. I mean, I think the problem is the extremists who use religion as a way to justify doing harm. Anyway, let's. So what is it? Iran revolution. So I know there's been like yes. I know there was the whole was it Israel Iran thing. I remember there was that thing a while ago, but let's have a look at the news or something to see what's going on. So it says here, is the Iranian regime about to collapse? The Iranian uprising could be as pivotal as the French Revolution. Why is Iran protesting now? Timeline since the 1979 Islamic Revolution. So there's a lot of stuff going on. I see. So saying it's face the biggest challenge since 1979 revolution. They were saying about revolutions, how they tend to fizzle out and kind of kind of just go back to how they were, sort of thing. And hi, Gaz Coleman. I am a robot. I sound like Professor Stephen Hawking. All right, thank you. Thank you. The revolution is all about the nerds growing boobies and wearing thongs. Is it really? Let's have a look. What is it about? Are you talking about the whole transgender thing or something? What is going on here? So, what about the something about Islamic revolution or something? Um, Iran's revolution is gaining momentum. Will the world act? So, Iranians unite against the regime. Growing protests signal the possibility for change, yet the world remains hesitant to act. Is this just going to be like the next distraction that they have us all kind of focus on? For a while, it was Israel, Palestine, or it might be Ukraine, Russia, and now it's fucking Iranian fucking revolution or something. I don't know. It just feels like they have something, some new agenda. I don't know. Hello, Diva. Chris Hemsworth. I'm not bold though, so what are you on about? I'm from the UK. Where are you from? Are you just like trying to? What are we saying in the chat? Like, are you just trying to troll now or something? I thought you were. I thought you were serious, a serious person, but now you're just like, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Hello, Sean. Hope you're doing well. I'll come in here. Oh, really? Good for you. 69, whatever. Summer of 69. Hang on, what was this? Something about Katie Hopkins or something. What's she saying now? Batshit bonkers Britain with Katie Hopkins. I remember she was on TV and she was like being a bit of a, obnoxious with like complaining about baby names or something. I don't know. It was probably just her trying to kind of rage bait or something. I don't know. I remember someone was telling me like how she was just trying to like play that kind of like doing a rage baiting thing because that's how she got kind of her name out there, triggering people about like written names or something. Yeah, there you go. There's the smile. Hello, Firmsy. How you doing? Robert, how you doing? What's that? Is the mind just brain chemistry or is there? So that's what I was talking about earlier. Yeah. Hello, Core Master. Right. What's this? Sandy said I'm 40. Okay, whatever. Yeah. Good for you. Right. So what was I saying? I don't know. What the hell? I'm not American. I'm British. I should just say yeah. Whatever people say, yeah. Yeah. I'll just be a yes man or something, Yeah, 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 yeah. That's what you talked about earlier. Oh yeah, I was just on about the spiritual stuff, and you subscribed days ago. Cool, welcome back. Argoin says I was celibate 10 years. All right. So how did you find that being celibate 10 years? Like some people do the whole kind of no fap thing, like it's some kind of flex about I've done no fap for 1,000 days in a row. It's like, oh wow, well done. You deserve a badge and a round of applause and a trophy or whatever. I don't know. I'm in York, England. Oh, really? Hello, Kalani Driven. Oh, really? I'm not. I wouldn't really say I'm particularly spiritual. I just kind of, but there are certain things in life that have kind of led me to feel like there's something deeper to like life, and sometimes certain synchronicities would happen where you think to yourself, this seems all a bit kind of strange, all this happening at a certain time. Like you might see something and then something pops up that synchronizes with that, and you think this seems a bit too coincidental, almost like there's some kind of lesson here or something like that. I don't know. There's times where you think things are just not accidental. It's all by design or something. I don't know. It's but yeah, I mean, I just try to kind of I'm trying as I get older just to sort of not let things kind of bother me and become, more quote unquote spiritual, whatever people want to, what that means to people. I guess it just means letting go of materialism, and because that's what it means to some people, of just being more present and just not worrying about material gain and having the latest whatever item, because none of that actually is going to give you lasting joy. It's a fleeting sense of joy. Like someone buys the newest car and then they're just never really satisfied, because these are just kind of like they're not. It's nothing profound. It's nothing meaningful. It's just more distractions, and yeah, we should all be trying to just center ourselves in the present. That's what I'd say. Hello, yes, man. Hello, pass. Um, Hang on a sec. Is there a heaven? I mean, maybe we're already in heaven, or maybe we can be in heaven if we are in the right mindset. That's what some would say. That heaven is a state of mind, hell is a state of mind, state of consciousness, whatever. It's like, what is hell? What is heaven? Can we choose to be in heaven or hell based on our outlook on life? If we choose to be stuck in, all these negative feelings like anger, resentment, stuff like that, then we could be in a sense of hell. But in terms of like in the afterlife, I mean, I don't believe that there's a heaven or hell there, because I haven't been there, so I wouldn't know, would I? So I'm like, when it comes to religion, I find it all just very, just like controlling. And I think that we should be able to find our own path in life, find our own way of morality, if you will. But as long as you're not harming anybody, but everyone's got their own principles that they live by. And some might argue that we should just try and figure things out ourselves. And you could argue that by trying to rely on some book, then that is something that takes away your ability to try and formulate your own moral compass. Relying on a book for our moral compass may be a bit of a problem if, say, it tells you to do something and you just do it because that's what it says in the book. What do you guys think? Hello, Chris. Oh, goodness. 10,000 certified gods. Yeah, exactly. How could all of them be real? Anyway, I think I remember you. What I was saying. Mr. Sleep, how you doing? Oh, really? Yeah, I'm not yelling, so nice try, though. Right. I'm just going to keep going with this shit until, my channel gets big, and I'm not going to stop. Hello, Mally Mally. I'm just chatting with you guys at the moment. We'll be going pretty soon, but yeah. 977 views. I'm staying on until I get to 1,000 because I'm autistic and I like to get to a round number. You know, that's what I can be like sometimes. There is no God. Well, maybe we're all God. You know, maybe collectively we're all God. How about that, eh? With hello, Sachin Raj, how you doing? Look at this world. Yeah, no, this world. I was just arguing about that earlier. How why would God let all this chaos happen? You know, like I mean, all of the destruction and chaos. You think to yourself, what kind of loving creator would tolerate this sort of stuff? Hello, ducks, but they're like, oh, but because of free will, that's their excuse. Well, I was saying, why create pain? Oh, but we need pain in order to appreciate all the good in life. I don't know. It's just you can just go around in circles, can't you? You know. Okay, Mali. I'm from the UK. Aniket Joshi. Hello, infinite joy. Nobody is God. Only God is the only God. Well, who is God though? I don't see a God. It's like they expect me to believe in abstract things like that. Hello, we are Charlie Kirk. Oh goodness. I came from the stars and I'm okay with that. Besides from being born. Yeah, are you like an antinatalist or something? Maybe we could get into that kind of stuff later on. I don't know because it seems like a lot of people seem to be gravitating a bit more to antinatalism these days, and they seem to have a bit more of a nihilistic kind of view on things. I don't fully agree with. I understand some of their points of view, but I think their conclusion that they draw is a bit kind of extreme. It's just that because I'm on my laptop right now, there is no God. What religion is about keeping you idiots in line. Yeah. Hello, Dunkel Helt Corpses. What about Mayhem? There was a band called Mayhem. They were like a black metal band or something. Mayhem. Satan! That's black metal. Let me just do like. Let me just like. Satan! Satan! Trying to do blast beats or some shit. I don't know. Sup, niche community. What are you trying to say? Niche community. Well, I guess we are a bit of a niche community. I believe in a higher power, not necessarily God. Yeah. Yeah. So when you say higher power, can you explain what you mean? As in, do you believe in a creator or um, Satan? Ever thought about eating or being fed on stream, perhaps while wearing a diaper? Yeah, I thought all the time about that. Yeah, happy person. Hello, happy person. If you're happy and you know it, grab your pants. If you're happy and you know it, grab your pants. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, grab your pants. Seitan, that's like a wheat gluten. Has anyone ever had seitan? I don't think I've ever had it, but is it any good? Like seitan, Seitan. I'll have to ask Yogi about that because he might have had it. In fact, I might go to his live after actually, and yeah. Satan! I love Satan! I worship Satan! Those black metal shrieks, you know? Yeah, yeah. Do you like the black metal stuff? Yeah, yeah. What do you do in your free time? Yo mama. There is a band called Death Heaven, but they don't do satanic lyrics, but they have a bit of a black metal sound. Do I know Jesus Christ? I don't know him. I've never met him. I've heard about him. Are you performing a ritual? I'm so funny. I'm hilarious. I'm the most hilarious man on the internet. I Satan, I drink blood. I Satan, I drink blood. Run the corpses out. Oh, the fuck. That's fucked. Hello, emoji guy. Random, how you doing? Never sing, really, you might. Oh, really? I'll do what I want to do, you know? People don't like it. It's tough, isn't it, you know? Tough shit. When's your birthday? 19th of July. I'm from the UK, Stylist Junior. Hello, Esha. Sound like me when I was a kid playing demons. Thank you! I sound like a demon! Is God Satan really? You've lost it. Well, I knew it was going to get some triggered comments and stuff, you know? But I feel like the God of the Bible, like I said, is, you know, has a lot to, you know, I mean, what kind of God has created all this stuff? I'm saying, you know, why create suffering? Your acting is really convincing. Oh, really? Hello, John. I'm Top G. I'm gonna go get my sunglasses and become Andrew Tate. Hello there. I'm Andrew Tate. I'm the Top G. You're all broke. You're all poor. You ain't got a Bugatti. You're broke. I got Bugattis, Lambos, McLarens. I got them all. Got Ferraris, Bentleys. They're all in my garage. Here in my garage. Remember that guy? Black metal sounds like shit. That's like your opinion. Hello, Stuart. How you doing? Welcome back. What colour is your Bugatti? Yeah, Andrew Tate. Yeah, hi, John. Right, how you doing? I'm gonna have to go in a sec, guys. I've got shit to do. But thank you all for entertaining me. Remember this: if you want to get real peace in your life, know about Jesus Christ. He gave peace to millions and billions of people. I give peace to millions of Americans. Hello, Big Dip. Stuart says, doing good, mate. How are you? I'm all right, thank you. Glad you're doing good. Love, Tef. How you doing? Oh, thank you. Oh, God. Oh yeah, I do Grinder. I'm very, very successful on Grinder. I have lots of fun times with the boys on Grinder. They are so, I mean, not boys, they're men, but they're great guys. They're great people. They are so handsome. They are really, really handsome, and they. I don't have dogs. I love dogs. I don't have a dog. It's hello, Bebop. How you doing? Bebop Alula. Yeah, I'm looking so different. I've tried some experimental gene therapies that make me look younger. I am nearly 80 years old, but I've become like 50 years younger. I am now so young. I've rejuvenated. But it's like I've gone back in time to when I was young. I feel so great. I look so great. I'm so handsome. Top or bottom? What are you on about? Oh, thank you, Bebop. Mr. Trump, what your action on Iran? Well, I think that we should just make all the people disappear and we can build casinos on Iran. We're gonna take over Iran, make them all disappear, and we're just gonna build lots of casinos. We're gonna build lots of seaside resorts. We're gonna make lots of money. Hello, Spres Sim Smana. Good to see you again. Hello, Edith from India. Nice to meet you. Zelensky and Trump's baby. Yeah, I am. What the hell? Yeah, yeah. Trump, can you kick out Starmer? Well, Trump isn't going to kick me out of this country because he's not going to do anything as Trump. We've got, that people hate me because of things. I had to do these things to make the country better, but they're trying to say that I'm, just like dictators. Yeah. Oh, thank you very much, Bebop. That's Keir Starmer talks about really nicely, and it's just, I don't know. I'm not really good at the Keir Starmer one, but hello, God Eater. I don't know that one. Um, all right, everybody. Hello, emoji guy. All right, I'm gonna get going. Oh, hang on a sec. Tell about Iran, be voice of people there, killing people, no internet connection, no electricity. Oh, blimey. Is that for real? What's FAFO? What does that mean? Oh, thank you very much. Just what's that? Woofers. Bro got voice premium. Oh, thank you. Hello, the struggler. How you doing? I'm from the UK, Vedant. Where are you from? Nice to meet you. It's nice to see you. To see you, nice. Remember Brucey? Yeah, we was on a few game shows and stuff. Welcome to Brucey's Price is Right. Not you again. Hello, Manton. How you doing? Oh yeah, thank you for subbing. Yeah, cool. What's your name? Hang on a sec. What have I just done there? Wait a sec. I was gonna. Shit. Yeah. All right. Hello, Shiva. How you doing? Hope you're well. Esha, thank you. Yeah. I do the greatest Trump impressions on YouTube. They are so great. I've been practicing for years, and I gotta say, hard work pays off. So all you lazy people, you gotta work hard. You gotta hustle. You gotta grind. If you want to, if you want to achieve your dreams, then you gotta work hard. You gotta. Sometimes you have to suffer. You gotta get your hands dirty. You gotta get those hands dirty. Don't want to. You don't want to get those hands dirty. Then stop complaining. You're just a loser, and I don't want to talk to losers because you're. I don't want your loserdom to rub off on me. Naked trim. Oh God. All right, Susie. Oh, really? Number one country to visit. Hello, Mr. Rohit. Greenland. Oh, yeah. Great. Greenland, we're going to build ski resorts. Lots of them. There's going to be millions of ski resorts on the Greenland mountains. They're going to be so great. They'll be like all year round because it's so cold. It's like freezing cold, freezing temperatures. We're going to be able to have year-round ski resorts. Hello, Leslie. Oh, that's great. You have big testicles. I love big testicles. Big testicles are great. Hello, Magilla. The UK is, don't say bad things about the UK. They're my brothers and sisters. Not as great as the US, but it's okay. It's not bad. Oh, thank you, Edmund. Very cold, like. I'm from my mom's womb. Why am I still on here, right? Oh, thank you, Charlie. I look so stupid. Oh, thank you. Yeah, yeah. What the hell? Jeffrey Epstein. Oh, come on, guys. What's going on with Iran and why POTUS is against Iran and Greenland is in an American region in 1920s, which sold to Europe that time. What's POTUS on it? I don't know. Are you trying to tell me to like do an impression? We want to take back what's ours. Greenland is ours. Screw the people that disagree. We're taking back what's rightfully ours, like Putin and Ukraine, because it's all about taking what's rightfully ours. Oh, thank you, Rosie. Oh, goodness. Yeah. Hello, Isabella. Thank you. I do. Jarb. The the other side are so jealous of me because I'm so talented and they wish they were me. Those Democrats they ain't got the talents that I have. I'm not adding moderators. I can do it all myself. I have so much power. I can I'll kick these people's ass if I need to. I think if I showed you my willy, then you'll be so shocked at how big it is. I don't want to shock people. It's so big. It's so huge. I don't know what he was saying at Epstein Files. Yes, I have pubes. Your mum, I have your mum's pubes on my willy. What am I doing? Hey, brother, are you a supporter of Trump? I think he is a good president for USA, a little harsh for others, but for the people of USA, he is great. So, what great is he doing for the US, though, compared to the other ones? Hello, growth. Because I don't really see him as really, I don't know, it doesn't really seem to be sorting out a lot of the corruption and stuff. It's just seems to be more of the same shit. What I mean, India's like, I don't know much about what's going on with India, really. I'm mentally challenged, and so I think like most people are mentally challenged, to be honest, especially nowadays. So yeah, I'll just own that shit because most people are anyway. Whatever. Show you my chest. Oh really? You want to see my chest? Trump isolating America. What do you mean by that? Anyway, actually subscribe if you're new here. Let me just see if I can just like show my chest. Yeah. Bear with me a second. Here we go, guys. This is the moment you've all been waiting for, isn't it? Do some like flexing. Do some lat spread, like yeah. So yes, I do lift. Anyone that's wondering, because I keep getting people ask me if I lift. And also, I do not lift shirts, if that's what you're wondering as well, because I keep getting people asking me if I'm gay. So, yeah. Anyway. Well, hope you're all well tonight. What is going on there? Right, I'm going to get going, everybody. Have a great evening. I might come back.